Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today I decided to put together my 5 favourite Backlash, WWE Backlash DVDs because we're just a few days away from the premium live event of WWE Backlash 2023. And I was looking at my collection and I thought, yeah, that'd be an interesting little video to make. Let's just have a look through at my Backlash events and decide which ones to pick. But before I show you, I just wanted to say, take into consideration, I haven't seen Backlash, I haven't watched Backlash 1999 and 2000 for over 20 years or whatever it is now. I used to have those VHS or probably recorded on VHS at some point in my life, and I haven't watched them since. So I had to exempt these from this video. Also, anything between 2016 and 2019 Backlash related that may have been, a pay-per-view or a premium live event in that kind of time period are also exempt from this video because I haven't watched them. So this could change next time I do a Backlash top 5 or a top 10 or whatever. So this is just, as of now, as of this moment, my 5 favourite Backlash DVDs that I've watched. So, in 5th place, I decided to go with Backlash 2020, sorry guys, the greatest wrestling match ever. And strange story about this one. So I went to review this last year and I did film the video and everything. I went to upload it, and of course, when I used to try and sample music in as an intro, I had the Brood Edge theme as like an intro for about 15 seconds or so, and YouTube flagged me for that, and copyright claim or some shit it said on there, so I had to delete that one, and I never got around to redoing the video again. It just put me off, and I got all angry about it, and just left it at that. So that's why I've already watched this one, because there's a lot of pay-per-views in 2020 that I still haven't seen, but this one in particular I did watch for that review, for that video I was going to do last year, as I said. And what drew it in, or what drew me into it, sorry, was apparently this was the greatest wrestling match ever between Edge and Randy Orton, and it wasn't a bad match by all means. It was pretty good. It went on for quite a while as well, like 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. There's the disc, spine, and here's the back. Yeah, there was a few annoying moments as well. For example, the ninjas. I mean, that was just a bit stupid and random during the Street Profits and Viking Raiders, I think it was, having it wasn't even a match. It was like a strange backlot brawl kind of thing, and like ninjas getting involved. And yeah, I was, rolling my eyes and what the fuck is this? But yeah, like I said, the main event between Orton and Edge, very good. Whatever matches were on there. Oh yeah, Braun Strowman was against The Miz and John Morrison in a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Universal Championship, I do believe, and that was pretty cool. I mean, they both Miz and Morrison did a good job of trying to keep Strowman busy. They become a little bit of a handful for him as well, but he managed to see them both off in the end, which was really awesome. I think this has the Nia Jax and Asuka match in as well, which was cool. But yeah, this was my 5th favourite at this time, my 5th favourite Backlash. So Backlash 2020 is my 5th place pick. Sorry guys. In at number 4, Backlash 2007. I like the old Backlash logo with the A's, with the like spike kind of hook kind of thing going on. Really, really cool. I do miss that logo. The newer one, like I showed you just now, it's okay, but just having like a giant L with the underline and everything, it's not as good as this one. This one's a classic, and I do prefer that logo. But anyway, I know we're not talking about logos. We're meant to be talking about the Backlash DVDs. So I've also based these picks on cover artwork as well, mixed in with the matches of how I like them as well. And I do appreciate this one with all of those wrestlers on the front. There's the disc and the spine, and here's the back. And yeah, wonderful main event between Batista and Undertaker for that World Heavyweight Championship. So it was a last man standing match, and I think this was as good as the WrestleMania 23 from what I can remember. Their match at WrestleMania 23, that was just as good as well, and they did have quite a extended feud over X amount of months, X amount of pay-per-views. I think it went on for a few more months after this, possibly, from what I can remember. I'm trying to think off the top of my head now. I'm sure they have another match after this, or maybe another 2 matches. I apologise if I'm wrong there, guys. Yeah, Chris Benoit, an MVP for that US Championship, and yeah, MVP. He could certainly wrestle. He was pretty cool, and I remember that one being a really good match. Wasn't overly sure how to take the 3-on-1 handicap match. Poor Bobby Lashley taking on Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon, and Umaga with the ECW Championship on the line, and obviously that's the one where Vince wins the ECW Championship after pinning Lashley, and I just don't understand why Vince needed to put that championship on himself. He'd already done something similar, didn't he, in the past? Was it with the WWF Championship? I'm sure he's done something similar in the past. But yeah, anyway, it just didn't seem right. It seemed like stupid booking, but the match itself was kind of entertaining, but a shit outcome. The Hardys had a good match against Cade and Murdoch for the World Tag Team Championship. Then we got Melina and Mickey James for the Women's Championship. And then John Cena did a good job in the Fatal 4-Way by seeing off Edge, Orton, and Michaels in the WWE Championship match. Yeah, I do like that one a lot. Very good. Yeah, that was 4th place Backlash 2007, sorry. In 3rd place, we got Backlash from 2003. And I remember at the time when it was announced that Goldberg was on his way to WWE and he would take on The Rock at Backlash 2003, I thought to myself, oh, this is like a really big dream match for me. But the match itself, it was all right, but WWE didn't want to. This is just my opinion, guys. It seems WWE didn't want to book Goldberg how he was in WCW, and that was a big problem for me, especially with this first WWE run of Goldberg's before he returned in 2016. Was it 2016? Yeah, and that was a bit of a problem for me. But other than that, it was an okay match. I didn't mind it, and that's why I've put it in 3rd place. And this was also interesting because we had John Cena challenge Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2003. So still pretty much his rookie year. The Doctor of Thugonomics kind of gimmick. I think John Cena won a tournament to get that championship opportunity. And it was pretty much one-sided, though, the match in Lesnar's favour. But it was still entertaining. Good to watch. Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels and Booker T against Triple H, Chris Jericho and Ric Flair in a 6-man tag match. Team Angle versus Los Guerreros for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Awesome match. And RVD and Kane against the Dudley Boys for the Raw World Tag Team Championship. Trish Stratus against Jazz for the Women's Championship. Rikishi versus Sean O'Haire, and this is where Sean O'Haire was well, he pretty much aligned himself with Roddy Piper for a few months, and that was pretty cool. I did like Piper and O'Haire together. Very underrated, and it's unfortunate that the fans didn't get behind that one a lot, but I didn't mind that. Rey Mysterio against Big Show as well. Yeah, that was quite memorable, and a shitload of extras on there as well. Miss my extras on newer DVDs, that is. But yeah, back then we used to just get shitloads of them. Yeah, so yeah, that was my third favorite Backlash DVD at the moment. Second place, I've decided to go with Backlash 2001, and the year 2001 in WWF was just absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I couldn't even. Well, I could pick a pay-per-view that I really liked from that year, but it'd be so difficult because they were all really good. And that's a really clever piece of art there with the way that Triple H is drawn, and I like that Backlash logo with those hooks underneath. Very good stuff. And again with the disc art there, that looks really cool. So this one had the matches that stood out for me a lot. Obviously the main event, so 3 titles are on the line. So Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was WWF champion. We had Triple H, his partner, who was Intercontinental champion. So the power trip basically against the Undertaker and Kane, who were the tag team champions. And if Undertaker or Kane pinned, say if Kane pinned Austin, Kane would be WWF champion. If Undertaker pinned Triple H, he would be Intercontinental champion, and vice versa, if you see what I mean. And also, if Austin or Triple H pinned either Undertaker or Kane, they become tag team champions. That was a nice solid main event. I didn't mind that. The last man standing match between Shane McMahon and Big Show was also pretty cool. But my favourite match on this pay-per-view was the 30-minute Ultimate Submission match, which goes into overtime, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So most submissions in half an hour wins. Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. And wow, these two had a fucking incredible match here. Absolutely enjoyed that a lot. And definitely one that I keep going back and watching every so often. Never gets old, never gets tiring, that one. Very good. Got William Regal versus Chris Jericho in a Duchess of Queensberry rules match. Matt Hardy versus Christian versus Eddie Guerrero in a triple threat European Championship match as well. Raven defended his hardcore championship against... Rhino defended his hardcore championship against Raven here. Very good. I used to love the hardcore matches. Need to bring back that hardcore championship here in 2023. So we can put that 24/7 championship to the back of our minds. That would be good to have the hardcore championship resurrected, guys, wouldn't it? I'd like that. And then we also had Dudley Boyz against X-Pac, just incredible, and Albert in a 6-man tag match. My favourite Backlash DVD at this time, and as I said, this could change in the future, so it's only at this time. So next year, if I do another list, it may change. All of these may change. But as it stands, my favourite Backlash DVD at the moment is Backlash 2004. Chris Benoit on the front there. There's the spine, the disc. And this one, you know what I'm going to say already about a certain match. So yes, my favourite match on this pay-per-view is the hardcore match for the Intercontinental Championship between Randy Orton and Mick Foley. Absolutely brutal and brilliant stuff. And my good friend Nathan the Wrestling Guy, I got him to review this for me last year, I do believe. And I think he enjoyed it too, from what I can remember, this pay-per-view, maybe that match in general. And I think he may have found it a little bit not uncomfortable in places, no, like very hard to watch because of the brutality in that. But I could be wrong though. It's a long time ago since I watched his review as well, but I think he did really appreciate it. And this pay-per-view is that good. It really is, guys. If you've never seen it, if you're new to wrestling and you haven't watched any of the older stuff yet, and you want to check out a classic WWE pay-per-view, have a look at Backlash 2004 by all means. And it's not just that match I'm going to praise, because there are some other good matches on there as well. I liked Edge against Kane. Strange feud though that was, but it was still cool. We got Tajiri against Coach, Victoria versus Lita for the Women's Championship. Number one contender for the Tag Team Championship, we got La Resistance against the Hurricane and Rosie. Shelton Benjamin against Ric Flair. That was a pretty good match from what I remember. Handicap match between, so we had Chris Jericho against Christian and Trish Stratus. And of course, the final encounter, triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship was our main event. Chris Benoit versus Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And I really enjoyed that. This whole pay-per-view was fantastic. So yeah, guys, that's my my 5 favorite Backlash DVDs from WWE. Let me know your 5 favorites below, or just your favorite if you want, or any of your favorite matches. I'll be interested in the comments. And give me a thumbs up if I deserve one today. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I hope you guys enjoy Backlash 2023 this weekend. It's going to be a good one. Cody against Brock. Brilliant stuff. Stay safe, guys. I'll catch you again soon. You all take it easy, and I'll see you again for the next video. Goodbye.